Hey there fellow PlayStationers, it's Bell from AbsinthTears Gaming, here to reveal this month's epic lineup for September 2023 PSPlus Essentials. To start us with, we have Saints Row for both the PS4 and PS5. The platinum level is as difficult as walking in a straight line when sober, but don't worry, it's only 3.5 out of 10. Prepare yourself for a solid 40 to 60 hours of Saints Row dedication to complete it. Who needs sleep anyway, right? The world of superheroes is on hold for now as their superpowers have been temporarily scrapped. It's time to tuck away those sex toys safely back in the sock drawer because things are about to get a little less exciting. But hey, it's all part of life's unpredictable adventures. The latest Saints Row has shed its shark jumping silliness and smutty tendencies in favour of a return to its open world gangland roots. The combat itself is snappy and serviceable, and in the absence of a proper cover system, it is heavy on holding the straff button and pulling off occasional execution moves in order to replenish your health mid-fight. Not to worry, it's still as chaotic as remember Saints Row. Spend your time behind the wheel of everything from monster trucks to hover bikes. Character customization lets your imagination run wild if you want to get creative, especially in tandem with numerous clothing options to unlock. Whether you want high-end fashion or perhaps merely a taco hat and tissue boxes on your feet, who knows? It's odd that Saints Row itself struggled to forge its own identity when it comes to the type of wanton criminal activities it makes available to us. There's definitely no shortage of shallow shoot-'em-up thrills to be had here, but it's all very familiar and uninspired brand of sandbox fun that at some point along the storyline will make you laugh. Saints Row gets a mouth-watering 6 out of 10. Ready your gaming funds because the next game for the PS4 is none other than Black Desert Travel Edition. Get ready to embark on an epic virtual adventure and explore a stunning world filled with excitement and treasure. It's like going on vacation without a sunburn. Platinum difficulty is 2 out of 10 and over a crazy 550 hours to complete, so you better get invested. Dive into this epic open world fantasy MMORPG where you can discover your true calling and a large selection of character classes and combat types to specialise in. While limit yourself to choose one passion, with this game you can be the jack of all trades, from trading and fishing, horse training, alchemy, cooking and gathering. You can do it all. And hey, if that's not enough for you, Travel Edition comes with multiple add-ons bundled all together. Black Desert is like a virtual wonderland with endless possibilities. Not only you can become a fishing and cooking tycoon, but you can also set sail on an epic sea adventure and play marine biologist by hunting sea creatures. And if that's not enough, you even become a real estate mogul and boss around your own virtual army of workers inside the city. Talk about living the dream. The more things you do, the more you'll discover, each made to complement one another and fit into a specific playstyle of different kind of players. On top of all that, there's huge world bosses for PvE players, and if you fancy your chances, there's PvP if you want to test your will. Black Desert has beautiful graphics that are still one of the best in the genre, even almost after a decade of its initial release in 2014. The game world is huge and detailed, with day and night cycles and weather effects that make it feel absolutely alive. Black Desert Online is certainly one of the most unique fantasy-themed MMOs out there right now, and it offers a beautiful world that's also generally believable and enjoyable. Even with shortcomings like grindy combat and a weak endgame, it still manages to deliver many hours of fun. It brings in a nice 7 out of 10. Our final game is Generation Zero for both consoles, as a platinum difficulty of 4 out of 10 and will take you 35 hours to bag it. Generation Zero, the game with some seriously big brainy ideas. Picture this: a world where robots rule the Swedish countryside, all happening in the 80s. Sounds pretty cool. The game did have a few problems however when it first released, with glitches and bugs, but they seem to be stabilised and ironed out, or so I hear. The more you play, more and more of Generation Zero, the sources of dread that shifts from fear of your enemies over to pure frustrations over each fight. Since this is a co-op survival shooter, it generally puts you in a disadvantaged position against powerful robots. Resources readily available, but you have to take the time to gather them, and a full backpack is no guarantee that you'll have what you need to succeed. Even in 4-player co-op, you are constantly at risk of becoming overwhelmed by groups of enemies, many times larger and stronger than your party, and many of them bots can kill you in a few hits. The sole aim of the game is to work as a team. Place distractions and traps to draw a large amount of enemies in so that you can thin out the metal herd, so to speak. The game has a lot to offer, but you might feel it's been very slapped together. If you can see through the frustrations, it's worth playing with a bunch of your friends, a few buddies in co-op. Generation Zero only gets a 5 out of 10. PSPlus members have until the strike of midnight on Monday the 4th of September to add PGA Tour 2K23, don't bother, Dreams and Death's Door to your game library. Let me know your thoughts on the lineup, guys. See you in the next one.